I'm Stephanie Ireland, and I'm the board president of the Board of Trustees of the Kitchen Inc. in Springfield, Missouri. And I'm so excited to tell you about the changes that are happening here. We're doing so many really great things. So I wanted to give you a couple little stories of what this will look like when the Missouri Hotel closes on February 27th, and what the processes will be for homeless people as they come into the system, because it'll change a little bit. It's really cool. Can't wait for you to see it. So, first let's start with the people who are in the Missouri Hotel today. I'll tell you what we're going to be doing with them and that they are going to be taken care of. Don't you worry. And then we'll also talk about, kind of go through a single mother and then also what a single male will do in this process, and also a youth. So I'll give you a couple little stories. But first, let's start with the people in the Missouri Hotel today. So, we have the Missouri Hotel, lovely building. We have all these gifts inside the hotel. These are people that we've been fortunate enough to be able to help. So all these great people in the Missouri Hotel today. And what we've been doing is we've been trying to figure out which of the programs or bucket of money best suits their needs. Because they have different needs. Some of them may need some mental health problems. Some of them may need a place to live. Some of them may need some help with daycare. So there's different needs for a lot of different people. And each of those has a bucket of money or a different program that we've gotten money from grants or donors or people who just come in and give us money to help people. So these are buckets of money or programs. So the people in the Missouri Hotel, we've been assessing their needs and figuring out which bucket of money is best for them or what program best suited for them. So once we figure out that, which program is best for the people in the hotel today, then we will make sure they get to a permanent home. Now that's kind of the general idea of what's happening with Missouri Hotel today, but let me show you what this is going to look like when Missouri Hotel is gone. Don't fret. So we're going to say Missouri Hotel is now empty because we've given everyone homes. But then what happens? Are we going to kick everybody out on the street? Heck no, we're not going to do that. We're going to make sure they're taken care of. Well, how are you going to do that, Stephanie? Well, I'm glad you asked. So, in the Missouri Hotel right now, we have three kinds of people. We have emergency shelter residents, we have transitional residents, and we have permanent home residents. What that means is not everybody's emergency shelter. I know a lot of people think that, but there are people who have been there for months waiting for a place, maybe because we're trying to get paperwork out and things like that. Some people have been there for quite a long time. We don't want that anymore. We want to get permanent homes for these people. So, these are all the three types of people in the Missouri Hotel today. Once the Missouri Hotel goes away, what's going to happen? So I'm going to tell you. Give you three types of people. First of all, we're going to go with a scenario of a single mother. This is Barbie. Say hi to Barbie. I am Barbie. But what's going to happen with Barbie when the Missouri Hotel is no longer there? Is she going to have a place to live? Yes, she is. Let me tell you how it's going to work. She's going to go to one door. This is a central clearinghouse or a central place that they'll make assessments of anybody who needs help. All kinds of different kinds of help. Could be help for utilities, could be they need a home, all kinds of help. But this is where it all starts. So Barbie will start going to one door and they'll do assessments. Now those assessments, they'll figure out what the best program or organization it is for Barbie. Could be the kitchen, could be one of the other great places in town to go. But in this case, since Barbie is a single mother, one door says the kitchen is the best place for her. So she comes to the kitchen. But where does she go, Stephanie? There's no Missouri Hotel. Well, we have these other buildings. This is the Alice building and Kind Place buildings. These are apartment buildings that the kitchen already owns. And what we're going to do, since we've gotten all the transitional people and the permanent people, the residents out of the hotel into permanent homes, the only kinds of people now we have in buildings on campus are emergency shelter people. People who are here for just a little while we get everything worked out for them. So, Barbie stays in one of these apartment complexes that we have. While she's there, we're figuring out which of the programs is best suited for her. Which bucket of money we can use to help her out is what we're doing. So while we're doing this assessment, Barbie is staying in a nice warm bed in the Kind Place or the Alice building. Now, and she's not there for long. The whole idea is to get her out of here quickly. We want to get her in a permanent home. So we've assessed Barbie, and we figured out which program is best for her, which money is allocated for her type of situation. And then we have figured out a place for her to go permanently. But there's some things that happen in between. First of all, we need to be sure that Barbie has everything she needs for her new home. Well, like what? Well, you need a couch and a bed and towels and things like that. Stephanie? Yes, Barbie? But the kitchen doesn't have those things anymore because they don't have a thrift shop. So they're not taking donations. Au contraire, Barbie. Yes, we are. We need donations to be able to help people set up for their new homes, their new household. But Stephanie, you don't have a thrift shop. That's very true, Barbie, but that doesn't mean you still don't have things available. What we did before we ever decided to shut down the thrift shop is we partnered with other organizations in town to make sure that these people, the people we're trying to help, would still be able to get things for free at our partner organizations. So just because the kitchen may not have a bed for Barbie to go in her new home, doesn't mean she's not going to get one. In this community, there's a whole lot of other organizations that we've partnered with and integrated so that everybody can have what they need. So Barbie, you will have a bed. Now also, Barbie, we're going to make sure that when you come to your new home, that you have food in your home. Stephanie? Yes, Barbie? But the kitchen closed their food pantry. There is no food. That's not true either, Barbie. Before we ever closed our food pantry, we also integrated and worked with other organizations in town to make sure that everyone be able to get the food they need for free, just like they were before. So Barbie, you will have a full cupboard, you'll have a bed, you'll have towels, you'll have everything you need in your permanent home. Your permanent home may be an apartment on Fremont, or maybe in Beacon Village, one of the areas that the kitchen has been able to get money to build. Or it could be who knows, it could be next to your mother, it could be on Sunshine Street. There's all kinds of apartments and duplexes in Springfield that we're able to help you get. So Barbie will have a permanent home with all the things she needs in her homes and all the food she needs. Pretty cool, huh, Barbie? Sure is. So, let me tell you about another scenario. Let's say Barbie's boyfriend, Bart. Hi, I'm Bart. Well, Bart also needs help. So Bart goes to One Door. And at One Door figures out the best program in the community that works best for Bart. Now, Bart is a single male. So One Door decides that the best place for him might be Salvation Army, for instance. So Bart goes to one of our partner organizations, and he's taken care of over there. So see, he's still taken care of. Now, we've got one other kind of person, and this is a youth. This is Lisa, and she has a bum foot. Now, what if you are ages 18 to 21, and you need some help, maybe a place to live? Well, that would be somebody like Lisa. Same thing, what Lisa will do is go to One Door. And One Door will first assess her needs and figure out the best place for her to go in the community. In this case, they decided it was the kitchen because we have a rare breed living program that's just for youth. So, they send Lisa, hi, I'm Lisa, sounds a lot like Barbie, over to the kitchen. And while we're assessing everything of her needs, she's going to stay in the Alice building or the Kind Place while we're trying to figure out which program works for Lisa. But, you remember her bum foot? We got to get that fixed up. She can't do much with a bum foot. So, while she's staying in the Alice building and Kind Place, during the time period we're trying to assess her needs and which program is best for her, she hobbles over to the medical clinic, the free medical clinic that the Kitchen Inc. has for her and for lots of people. So first, we make sure Lisa's bum foot is in good shape so that she can have to worry about that and take care of other things. So this all happens while Lisa is living in the Alice building or the Kind Place, and we're trying to figure out which program is best for her. Now, we have decided Lisa would be best in the rare breed living program. Yay! So she's going to go over here. We have apartments and places in the community just for rare breed kids. So she's going to get a permanent home with the rare breed bucket of money or program. But we're also going to make sure she has everything she needs in her place as well. She needs a bed, she may need a couch, some towels, that kind of thing. So we give her a voucher to take care of anything that the kitchen doesn't already have and can give Lisa for her permanent household. She gets all those things, she gets her voucher and goes to other partner organizations for anything that the kitchen couldn't give her. And she gets all that stuff back to her permanent home. Now, just like with Barbie, you remember Lisa still needs food. Now, Lisa, can you get food from the kitchen? Why, yes, I can. She's right. The kitchen will help her make sure that she has food in her cupboard so she can take care of herself. But Stephanie, yes, Lisa, that means I won't eat at the kitchen in the Missouri Hotel? Nope, you won't need to, Lisa. The kitchen in the Missouri Hotel was there to feed only the people in the Missouri Hotel. Because, just like in most hotels, there's not a kitchen in a hotel room typically. So what was happening in the Missouri Hotel is we were feeding people down in the kitchen on the first floor. But Lisa, when you have your own place, a permanent home, an apartment, a duplex, or something in the community, and we make sure you have food in your cupboards, you can take care of yourself. You can cook like you want, and you can have all the mac and cheese you want. But I don't know how to cook. It's okay, we'll teach you. So she will have everything she needs in her permanent home, just like you and I have. Her own separate bathroom, which they don't have in the Missouri Hotel. She'll have more room. She'll have a private single room for her, which is much better for her and helps her be more successful. So what we're trying to do in all these scenarios, such as the single the single mother and the youth, which we're falling our clothes off, and Bart, to make sure that everyone has what they need to get off the streets, have a permanent home, not a temporary home. But we need help in doing this. We can only do so much with the resources we have. You can obviously donate money, donate beds and couches and towels and all the stuff that you would need to set up your household. These people need it too. Or food. They also need food in their cupboard. We give them a place to live with no food. That's not very good. So we still need those donations. Or you can donate your time. We've got phones that need to be answered. We have all kinds of things that need to be painted and fixed up. If you have any time at all, we can find something for you to do if you want to help. So our goal at the kitchen with our new focus is making sure that everyone gets a permanent home that we can help. And in that permanent home are all the things they need to be successful, including support services. This means that a case manager will visit them, help them work through what they need. For instance, they may want to get their GED or some employment skills, but we want to be sure that they have what they need to be successful in living on their own. That's the whole point of this. So if you would, please help us.